revolutionize the way teams communicate. Whether you're connecting multiple conference rooms or meeting with attendees from their desktop or mobile devices, coming together face-to-face is as simple as a single touch. With the highest video and audio quality, bringing your team together on Zoom feels just like you're all in the same room. It's easy for everyone to join on video, which builds trust and engagement, making your team and their meetings more productive. Feature-rich and simple to use, the Zoom mobile and desktop apps bring the whole experience together with built-in cross-platform group chat. Transform your communications experience with Zoom.
Hello and welcome to the Zoom training session. All right, so the aim of this session is how to use Zoom efficiently in the classroom and for meetings. So by the end of the session, I expect us to be able to discuss and identify how to schedule a meeting, how to share the screen, and how to make breakout rooms. So rather than try to redesign the wheel, what I've done, I've taken some Zoom training videos, and they're, what, a minute, the longest one is probably 2.5 minutes long. And I thought we'd go through them, and as you're watching them, just make notes of anything that needs to be clarified. And then after we've watched these 3 videos, we'll do a Q&A session just to make sure that you understand everything that's going on. I haven't included how to join a Zoom video. Basically, it's actually touched on during these 3 videos, but the fact that you're here, you already know how to join a Zoom meeting. And also I haven't included how to host a meeting, but again, we'll do that in the Q&A if you need support, and we'll take it from there, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is actually share my screen. Right, let's see what we can get to. To start off with, that's not the one that I want. Oh, that's a good start, isn't it? All right, so I'm going to stop that and go back. All right, so these are the sort of things we actually really need to practice so that we don't make mistakes like what I just did there. And again, I'm back to where I don't want to be. What's that all about, Yasmin, eh? I don't know what that's all about. All right, that's because it was hiding the one that I want to do. I've got to remember to make the screen smaller. Here's our first video.
Need to schedule a Zoom call with your colleagues but not sure how? I'm Jessica from techboomers.com, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to schedule a Zoom call. Now let's get started. To begin, go to zoom.us in your browser and log into your account. Then click My Account. At the top, click Schedule a Meeting. Now you can add in some details for your meeting. Add a topic and description so your invitees will know what the meeting is about. Then add the date and time you'd like the meeting to start, as well as the duration of the meeting. You can automatically generate a unique meeting ID for this call, or use your personal meeting room ID. If you plan to have a meeting with the same people at the same time on a regular basis, click the Recurring Meeting checkbox. Then choose the recurrence, how often to repeat it, and an end date or number of times you want this meeting to occur. If you want to keep your meeting more secure, you can password protect the meeting room by checking off the Require Meeting Password box. Then type in what you'd like the password to be. Now you can choose if you'd like the host and/or participants to have their video on. Audio dial-in options. You can also allow participants to join before the host, mute participants when they first enter the call, allow a waiting room, and record your meeting automatically on your computer. When you're done filling in these details, click Save. Now you can add this meeting to your Google, Outlook, or Yahoo Calendar and invite your colleagues from there. Or click Copy the invitation and send the invite through email or your company's instant messaging system. Once you've scheduled a meeting, it will appear in your schedule under the My Meetings tab, as well as on the Meetings page of the Zoom desktop app. That's all it takes to schedule a Zoom conference call. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, we'd love it if you'd hit the thumbs up.
Excellent. So that's the first one where she's just skipped through how to schedule a meeting. And like I said, at the end of the next two sessions, we'll do a Q&A. So if you have any questions, please hold them until the end, all right? So I'm just going on to the next one. Particularly
within a Zoom meeting.
Like this.
Simply select Share Screen at the bottom of your meeting window to get started. From here, you'll be given various options for sharing, such as sharing your full desktop or an individual application you have open on your computer. You can also access advanced sharing options and the ability to share an individual file from a specific location as well. If you're planning to share content that contains audio, such as a third-party video, be sure to select Share Computer Sound in the bottom left-hand corner to ensure that your participants can hear your computer sound as you're sharing. When you're ready, select Share on the right-hand side. Once content sharing begins, you can always stop the share to stop sharing content with others at any time. If you need to pause the share to take a momentary break or prepare other materials, this is an option as well. Or if you'd like to share a new piece of content, you can simply select New Share and select another piece of content for a seamless transition.
Okay, so that was simple enough, wasn't it? She says. Oh,
If you manage a team, you have to try.
Oh dear. Oh, I did manage to
Monday.com is
stop
a
that.
platform to
It
track
looks like I
everything
haven't managed to stop that. Just
we use
bear
it for
with
all
me
our
for a
projects,
second.
marketing, product development,
You
HR,
cannot
creative
minimize
production.
screen when
I love
recording.
Monday.com because
Okay,
it's totally customizable,
so I've
and
got
that's something
to
I couldn't find in
excuse the
any other
background
management tool.
noise for a
I can choose what
moment
information I want
whilst
to
I
track.
go back
Project
in
owners,
and
stats,
stop that. I
deadlines,
thought
which
I had
means more time
stopped
for
it,
action.
but she's being a bit chatty, our girl, isn't she? Now, for me, the most interesting part of Zoom is actually the breakout rooms, where if you've got a group of students and like you want to do a discussion group and that sort of thing, you can actually put them into individual groups, set them the task, put them into individual groups, leave them in those groups to discuss whatever the task is or to achieve whatever the task is. And you as the tutor or the host can actually move from each room to, you see, I'm getting excited when I've got a video to show you how to do it. Let's watch the video.
Hey everyone, Farah from Zoom here. On this brief video, we're going to show you how you can leverage our breakout room feature to take a large meeting or virtual classroom and split it up into smaller groups or sessions. You'll see that I have already enabled the breakout room feature, which you can find in your settings along the bottom. And that breakout room button will actually be right here. This is a button that only your hosts or co-hosts will be able to see. And right now we don't have a co-host in the session. If I manage my participants, I can hover over Catherine, for example, to make her a co-host. So she'll see this button now as well. When we're ready to split the group into smaller sessions, I can easily click this button to get a pop-up window asking me how many rooms I'd like to assign out and how many participants per room. For this example, it's recommending, since there are 6 people, we can split it up into 2 groups. I can do this automatically or manually. If we click on the automatic button, it'll generate those breakout rooms for us. Certainly, if there's anyone I want to swap out, maybe I want to move Michael to the other room, I can exchange him for a different participant. Once I'm ready to open all rooms, I'll click this Open All Rooms button, and our participants will be able to join the sessions that we've created for them. So we'll slowly see those people join. One thing that's really important to note is that as a host, or a co-host, you can actually hop between the different rooms to talk to the participants. You can see here I have the join button. Now everybody's left to go to the rooms. I can broadcast a message to everybody and say, wrapping up in 1 minute. And this will broadcast the message. And then I can close the rooms, which gives them a 1 minute timer to rejoin our session. We'll give everybody a second to rejoin, and I'll show you 1 or 2 additional features with breakout rooms. There we go. We can kind of see everybody kind of popping back in. Now everybody's rejoined the main session. You'll see that I have the opportunity to reopen these rooms again, which is really great. If you have a very long session or very long virtual class, you can split into these virtual smaller groups as often as you'd like. And the additional options here will allow you to automatically close breakout rooms after a specified amount of time. You can also change the countdown timer to be 30 seconds or 2 minutes if you like. I'll show you a setting where you can also pre-assign folks to be in your breakout room before the classroom starts. You'll want to navigate over to the class that's already been created in your Zoom portal. Under the Meetings tab, you can find your meeting. Scrolling all the way to the bottom, you'll see if we open this to re-edit it, I have the opportunity to pre-assign a breakout room here, and I can create the rooms and upload a CSV with all of my participants in advance so that their names are already populated in the room when I start the session. That's basically how you can run breakout rooms. We hope you found this video helpful. If you have any additional questions, please visit us at support.zoom.us. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.
Okay, all right, so that's the 3 videos that to help us see all the different things that we can do on Zoom. And at this stage is when I should actually pop back in reality, because I'm in virtual reality world at the moment. So thank you for watching, and we'll speak in a minute. We'll do a Q&A session and make sure that we've covered scheduling a meeting, how to share your screen, and how to do breakout rooms. See you soon.